It's me again, Mike's Hikes, and I'm Mike. Today we're in Mousethwaite Combe near Scales, and we're looking at going to the ridge at Mousethwaite Combe there, and then along Scales Fell, and then we're going to have a look at Sharp Edge. We're not going to do Sharp Edge, we're just going to look at it. And then we'll see how we feel, and we might go up Blencathra onto the summit. So there's me, there's Alison and Indy, and we just started the track up, and okay, we're on the path there, and our path is going to go just up the side of the hill there onto the ridge at the top. There's another track going up here which would cut the corner, but I fancy doing that little ridge, and to be honest it's easier going up the side of the hill rather than straight up it, so that's what we're going to do. And it's a nice little walk, I've done this before, so let's go. So that's the track up. With it being Sunday, quite a few people on it. We just managed to get parked. There was only one slot left in the car park. Anyway, let's go. You'll be on telly. Just met that nice couple, had a bit crack with them. So this is Mousethwaite Combe, and we're halfway up the path that we set off up. And it's an easier walk. That was a steep bit of click up there, but this one's a bit easier. And it's a lovely little valley, this. There's Alison enjoying herself. Yeah. So, those two kids who just fed Indy, so they're happy, and Indy's happy. Right, we're just about on the ridge at the top of Mousethwaite Combe. See the car down there? And we're going to head off up across the ridge and up that way, which takes us towards Blencathra. You can also go that way, which takes you across Suter Fell, where you can see the ghostly Roman Legion up there. The locals have it that if you go up there you can see a column of Roman legionnaires marching across the top of the fell. But it depends how many whiskies you've had. There's Alison waiting for me. Right, we're at the crossroads here. That goes back to the path we came up on. That one goes up to the Glenderamackin Valley, the River Glenderamackin there.
Bye!
This one goes up on the Scales Fell and along the ridge at the top, and that's Sharp Edge over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here along Scales Fell, probably down the other end, and come back along this path here, and then go back down that one. So that'll be a canny walk. Let's do it. Well, we're on the top of Scales Fell, and we've just joined the main path back in that direction, which comes up from the White Horse pub, Scales as it's called. And we're on the main track now, which goes round here and up to the Blencathra summit, which is up there with people on it. You can also bend off to the right here and go up Sharp Edge, which is the sharp bit in front. Quite a lot of people on the fells. This one in front here, that's another route up, that's Doddick Fell. The one immediately behind it, which goes right onto the summit, that's Hall's Fell route. And the one behind that, I think it's called Gatesgarth or something like that. Gatesgarth Fell. And then over behind the edge of the fells there you can see Derwent Water and the the fells above them, catbells and all that lot. Nice views today, a bit clearer. And then over this way we've got all the northern fells. Lovely. We just had a break on Scales Fell there, and we decided we're going to head up to Blencathra summit, which is up there. So that's Scales Tarn down below. That's the track up to Sharp Edge. There's people on Sharp Edge over there. The exit Sharp Edge just up here. So we're going to carry on up this path and we'll get on the summit, and then we'll decide which way we're going to come back once we're up there. But it's a cracking day, great views, good day for it. Well, it's a pretty steep climb up here, and it's all sort of scree, stones and stuff, a bit slippy. But anyway, we'll persevere till we get the proper path. So that's another route up, this one here, and there's a few people on it. That's the Dodick Fell route. In fact, no it's not, that's the Halls Fell route. That's Dodick Fell down there, with a path going along the top. So that's the Halls Fell route, and that brings you right out on the very summit of Blencathra, right next to the summit marker. Good route up, but I've never done it. Well, I've got to try it sometime. Right, that's us. Blencathra summit.
The second time.
For the second time. At 2,778 feet. So we had a bit of a stop coming up, went down by Scales Tarn and messed around there. And then we decided to come up here, but on the way back we're going to go back that way, and then we'll go back the other side of Sharp Edge, and then back down to the car. Great views up here. Nice day, a bit nippy, but it's not too bad. A bit like Piccadilly Circus, all these people up here enjoying themselves. We can't be bad, can it? Look at that. Derwentwater and Keswick down there. So there we have it. Yeah, Derwentwater, Thirlmere, and that's the road down to Ambleside, I think. Helvellyn over there, Great Dodd, Cloughhead, High Street Ridge over there. Great Gable, Green Gable, Scarfells over there, Coniston Old Man, all the northwestern fells, Skiddaw there, and all the northern fells around here. Brilliant. That's Great Calver behind these lads here. So, good day. We're going to head off down. I'm going to grab a cup of tea and head off down now. And what a fabulous time. And my feet aren't hurting. Brilliant. So we've had another little tea break, and we're heading off across the top, off Blencathra towards Atkinson Pike, which is this cairn here. Little town there, unnamed. So we get up here, we might get a shot down Sharp Edge. Okay, so we've come across Atkinson Pike, Blencathra over there behind it, and we're going to go down here, and our route takes us around the edge of that valley end there, and then we go down the Glenderamackin, or whatever you call it. We go down there. There's still a lot of people on the fells. Well, it's still early afternoon, like, so not bad. Right, let's negotiate this lot. So we're down off Atkinson Pike, but we've got to get down over onto that path just on the edge of the valley floor there. So we've still got a way to go down yet. And we follow this over the edge here, and we'll join that path a bit further down. It gets easier from now on. There's them two, enjoying the day out. Right, see you later. So that there is the other side of Sharp Edge from Foul Crag, and I can just see some people going across it now. I've got to say, I'd rather go up it than down it, I think. Well, that's a better shot of our route down now. We go to the col at the end here, and there used to be a lead mine just down in the bottom. We join that path, and we walk the full length of this Glenderamackin valley, and there's a bridge at the bottom. We go over that and back down Mousethwaite Combe. So that'll be a good walk. Okay, we're at the bottom now, we're at the crossroads. If we go straight on, that takes you around Bannerdale Crags, or up to that summit over there, which I can't remember the name of it. Turn left, you end up over here, Great Calver and that lot, all these fellas here. We're going to turn right and go down here, down the river Glenderamackin, which is this valley here. So we'll head off down that. There's Sharp Edge there, still just up here. Doesn't look as bad from this side as it does the other, but it's still bad. So we'll head off down here, then we'll stop and have a bit of a break again, I think. We've got all day. Right, we've just had a little change of plan. That was the path we were going to go down, and that actually there used to be a lead mine. But what we're going to do, instead of going down that path on that side of the valley, we take this one, and we're going to go down the right hand side of the valley. And the plan is, the logic behind that is that this path brings you out on the top of the col at the other end. So we don't lose too much height on this path. If we follow the other path, we go right down to the river, and then we have to cross a bridge and climb up a steep climb up to the col at the other end. So we're just going to crack on down here, and it'll be a bit easier. So there you go. Well, it's just a bit of a roundabout path, this one. We're right below Sharp Edge now up here. Just got to negotiate this bit of a path down here. Not too bad. And down the valley. Well, there's a name for that sort of stone, but I can't remember what it is. Somebody will know. They'll put me right. It's massive. Yeah. Right, we've just crossed over Scales Beck. I believe it's Scales Beck. Or Scales Gill. Which disappears over there. And the tarn's just over the top. A short distance. But we're heading off down that path there. Now just a bit further along here, the track forks left and right. So if you want to go directly to the pub, the White Horse at Scales, you take the right hand fork. But if you want to go back to the car park at the bottom of Mousethwaite Combe, or Mousethwaite Combe, you take the left hand fork. So we'll be taking the left hand fork back to the car, and then we'll drive to the pub. It's easy, isn't it? Just for a quick one, mind. The Walker's Reward. Brilliant. Lovely stuff, this. Some walkers over there heading back. Everybody's leaving the fells now. Getting late afternoon. So the pub will shut. This pub shuts at 7 o'clock, so we've got to be back there for 7. That's another angle of Sharp Edge. Just here. Leading on to Atkinson Pike. And you can tell by looking at that, see the path up there, how much height we've lost from the col at the top. And in this direction, you can see where the path splits. So we'll be taking the left hand fork. Down here, just around the corner, there's a little wooden footbridge for anybody coming down the far side of the valley there, like those three down below. That crosses over the river Glenderamackin, and you go up that track at the other side onto the col at the top, and it meets this path that we're on. So there's some great walking around here. I love this little area. So, and there we are, back to Suter Fell over there. Over there, that bit. Great. Well, there's the footbridge. Looks like it's wooden deck and metal handrails. Could have sworn it was all wood at one time. Anyway, not far to go now. Bannerdale Crags are just on the other side of this fell here, and there's a route down off them, and you come right down the side here and go over the little bridge at the bottom, and that hill over there is called White Horse Bent. I know some stuff, me, don't I? Okay, we're back at the where we started, where we've closed the circle. There she is. There he is. Yeah, we've come right along that path there. You see where it splits to the right, and this one here. That one goes across the bottom of Scales Fell and ends up in the pub. This one that we're on we went up there and across Scales Fell there. So we're going to go back down here, hit the crossroads here where them people are, and we turn right and back down Mousethwaite Combe, and then we're back to the car. Right, we're at the top of Mousethwaite Combe now. That's a bit of a mouthful. And just over the edge of this ridge here, there's a little farm down there, just down there. And there's caravans there, that's where we're staying. And directly behind it is Mousdale Viaduct for the old Cockermouth, Workington, Keswick and Penrith Railway, which was shut down in the 50s, 60s, something like that. It's a pity because it should still be running by all accounts to Keswick. It'd be great. But anyway, that's that, isn't it? And it's a cracking evening or late afternoon. Look at High Street over there. Doesn't that look great? I wouldn't mind getting up there on my mountain bike. Lovely. Right, well, as much as it's been a fabulous walk, it ain't finished yet, is it? Because we've got this bit to do. The last leg. Straight down here. I should have gone round by the path, but I've picked the rocks the difficult way. Watch me go. Flatten me back here. But I didn't. So there we go. So we'll just get this last little bit done. There's the cars down in the bottom there. And we'll nip around to the White Horse and have the Walker's Road, I think. Great. Right, well, there's the car, just over the hill there. So we're nearly back. One more look up Mousethwaite. There it is. How lovely is that? So now all that remains is to get back to the White Horse for a quick pint, and that'll be champion, won't it? See you there. There's a quick one of the gorse, which is looking really bunny, all starting to come out in flower now. What a day, fabulous. Right, here we are at the White Horse at Scales, and that was a great walk. Smashing weather, a bit nippy on the top. 5.5 mile, 2,780 feet, something like that. 868 metres to be precise-ish. Anyway, here we are for the Walker's Reward. Alison's got herself a little Picardian Coke there. I've got myself a pint of Cumbrian Blonde, because you cannot beat a Cumbrian Blonde, can you? So cheers, sweetie, good walk. Cheers. No, I could make that in a wonder if I wanted to, because it's not cider. And it's not ice cold like cider usually is. But I'm going to enjoy it. So that's it. And I think we're going home on Tuesday, so that'll be it for this time. So don't know when the next walk's going to be, but whenever, we'll get back to you then. See you then. Bye.